Have you ever felt adrift? Like your life is just kind of happening to you instead of you making it happen? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down the core ideas from a really powerful story that offers a blueprint for changing exactly that. Okay, let's dive right in.
So this is how we meet our main character, Michael Jones, a guy who feels completely and totally lost. On the surface, he's got it all together. He's successful. But inside, he feels this dread, like his life is just stalling out. And it's a feeling a lot of us can relate to, right? That sense that there has to be something more than this.
And this really brings us to the central choice we all face, every single day. Are we living a life by default, just letting things happen, letting circumstances push us around? Or are we living a life by design, actively, intentionally building the future we actually want? The story argues that this choice, well, it's pretty much the most important one we'll ever make.
So just when Michael is feeling his most hopeless, he meets this wise mentor, a guy named Charlie, who offers him a blueprint. And it's not some quick fix or a magic pill. It's a powerful framework he calls the 12 Pillars of Success. And these are the very principles we're going to explore right now.
So, where do you start? Well, the first set of pillars isn't about your career or making more money. Not yet. It's all about building a powerful inner foundation. Because before you can go out and build an extraordinary life, you first have to become an extraordinary person. It starts from the inside out.
This foundation, it rests on 3 core pillars. First up is personal growth. Because, let's be real, you can't build a better life without becoming a better you. Then comes total well-being, which, as we'll see, is way more than just hitting the gym. And finally, lifelong learning. This is the engine that's going to drive all your future success.
Okay, now this is where the idea of well-being gets really interesting. It's not just one thing, it's 3-dimensional. The physical part, that's your body, your health. The spiritual part refers to your mind and your willpower, your focus and your grit. But the soul, that's your core essence. It's your character, your values. It's who you truly are.
And this chart illustrates that idea perfectly. To be truly healthy and strong, you can't just focus on one slice of this pie. You've got to nourish all 3. If you neglect one area, it's going to weaken the others. The whole goal is to make sure your outward appearance is a genuine reflection of your inner strength.
This quote just nails the final foundation pillar. A formal education, a diploma, that'll get you a job. It'll help you make a living. But continuous self-education, reading books, studying successful people, actually learning from your own mistakes, that is what builds true wealth, both financially and in your life. It's all about deciding to be a student for life.
All right, so once that inner foundation is strong, what's next? The next step is to start intentionally shaping the world around you. This brings us to the second set of pillars, and these are all about action and interaction. How you deal with your goals, your time, and maybe, most importantly, the people in your life.
Think of these as the pillars of action. It all starts with having a destination, right? That's setting clear goals. Then you need a vehicle to get there, using your time wisely. But you don't travel alone, which is why choosing your associations is so critical. And finally, you need the skill to navigate all those relationships, mastering communication.
I absolutely love this point about goals. We always think the prize is getting to the finish line, but the real value, it's in the person you have to become to get there. The discipline you build, the skills you learn, the resilience, that is the real trophy. The goal is just the tool that forges a better version of you.
When it comes to using your time, this comparison says everything. The daily effort of discipline, yeah, it can feel hard sometimes, but it's a lightweight. It weighs ounces. You know what's heavy? The feeling of regret at the end of your life, knowing you wasted all that time and all those opportunities. That is a crushing weight. It weighs tons. Okay, now this is one of the most important lessons in the entire blueprint, so listen close. The people you surround yourself with will literally shape your destiny. You have to seek out people who have high expectations, people who are living the values you admire. Their influence will pull you up, just like the wrong crowd will absolutely pull you down.
And that brings us to the final and maybe the most profound set of pillars. After you've built yourself and you've started to build your world, what's left? Well, it's about creating a life of meaning, a life of impact that lasts long after you're gone. It's about your legacy.
These final pillars are all about that legacy, achieving a higher level of success.
This means understanding the deep link between your income and your character. It means becoming a person of influence through real leadership. And ultimately, it means leaving a legacy that makes a positive mark on the world. It's about moving from personal success to public significance. This makes such a powerful point. Your financial success, that's the fruit on the tree, it's a direct reflection of your roots. And your roots are your character, your skills, and your discipline. If you want to earn more, you have to be more. The amazing thing is, even if you lose all the fruit, if you have strong roots, you have the ability to grow it all back.
And check out this definition of leadership. It has nothing to do with a job title or having authority over people. True leadership is about influence. It's the art of genuinely helping other people improve. It's about being truly invested in their success, not just focused on what they can do for you.
A legacy isn't something you leave behind, it's something you live every single day. It's built by being a positive example, by helping others in every way you can, by making the path just a little bit easier for those who are going to come after you. You are literally building the road the next generation will get to walk on.
Ultimately, all 12 of these pillars lead to this one simple, powerful conclusion. The number of years we get on this planet, that's out of our hands. But the quality of those years, the depth, the meaning, the impact of our life, that is a choice. We have the power to design it.
So as we wrap this up, the question isn't whether or not you'll leave a legacy, because we all will one way or another. The real question, the one these pillars force us to ask ourselves, is this: will it be a legacy by default, or one you intentionally and beautifully designed?